Bam bam bidam bam bam. The Thor.
Are we live?
So yeah. So
Yeah, so the dryer, right? The wash took a shit 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Then a week
No
ago.
returns.
The dryer, like, it stopped working. I was like, what the fuck, dude? So I was like, I looked online for like the symptoms, and
It has cancer.
it's the worst, AIDS and cancer. And they're like, oh, the pulley goes out on it. So I opened it up. I took it, like, I literally just took off the top, took off the face, and then I felt the belt, and it was loose. And I was like, all right, but it wasn't ripped. So I was like, probably the pulley went out.
Oh, okay.
It was like,
Oh, it lost its little spring and everything?
no,
Or
the spring was still there, but the wheel where it spins, fucking destroyed.
Oh, nice.
like
It's
burnt
like-
out.
No, yeah, because
It becomes brittle after a while. What?
the fucking shit stopped recording. Do you have to clear it out again or do something?
No, I don't know. It only does that like at the beginning, and then it'll be okay. It's fucking weird.
So
It has to warm up, man.
yeah, so the there was no bearing on the wheels. It was just nylon on a metal thing.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, so there were no bearings. So I guess after a certain amount of like nonstop dries, it would have just heated up and fucking melted away.
Yeah.
But that's what happened to it. And looked on Amazon and I found it. I found the whole thing, and I was just like, it was like $21. Like, oh fuck it. Ordered it and it came in. Took it apart, put it back together, and it's like that difficult part. It was super easy. Like it
Yeah.
is easy as shit to
Yeah.
replace stuff on that dryer. But there's this one part where when you got to hook the belt on, you got to put the drum back so you're in there blind,
Yeah.
and that was just like.
Gotta
easy.
pull down the wheel.
Well,
and
little
everything.
imagination. Yeah, I had to pull the wheel down, finally looped it over, let it go, and it spun it. I was like, all right, turn it on, put everything back, turn it on,
Smell
and
gas?
it worked. Fucking worked like a charm, dude. And
Nice.
I was just like, still got it. Like,
Hell yeah.
yeah, still got that little fucking maintenance part of me.
I love that shit, man. And like at home, same thing. Anything like breaks or gets loosened up,
Uh-huh.
tighten it up, fix it, whatever. And I was just like, anybody else would be freaking out right now.
Yep.
I'm like, well, this house is going to shit.
Ebony,
Catch it on
dude.
fire.
Yeah,
It happened. Sorry, it happened.
should be.
It happened a day before Ebony had to go to Philadelphia.
Right.
And she had to wash her clothes still. So she was freaking out. And I was like, baby, if I can't fix the dryer, I'll just take it to the fucking laundromat and I'll dry it. It's fine. It's not a big deal. Stop worrying. Oh, but this and that. And then she's just like making up what ifs. And I was like, it doesn't matter. I go, worst case scenario, it doesn't work. And I go dry it and wash it and dry it before you leave.
It's like with
That's
the
it.
common people.
Yeah, with the common peasants. And I lower my standards. I go to a fucking laundromat and do it there. And I was like, that's the worst case scenario. I
Yeah.
go, chill the fuck out. It's not a big deal.
It's not like you gotta go get quarters or anything today.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, everything's
Card.
fucking carded. I go, it's not a hassle whatsoever. And she's like freaking out. And it's like, yeah, back to the people who really don't know. Oh,
Yeah.
shit. And I'm just like, no.
Yeah, you're fine.
Yeah, relax. Calm down.
Yeah.
Small little part. It took fucking 6 minutes. Like total to
Yeah.
fix that shit. Take it apart and fucking fix it. Super easy shit.
Nice. Look at you.
Yeah, yeah.
So proud of you.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, we're proud of you, man.
I felt good.
How much did you sweat though in those 6 minutes?
A lot. Nah, I didn't. Nah, I didn't sweat at all. I was real comfortable. I was in my shorts. It's my house. There's nobody watching me. I don't have to deal with people I don't know.
Behind you?
The
You
anxiety.
leave a note for yourself. I was like, be back tomorrow. Gotta order a part.
It's on back order.
It's all back order. I'm going to have to put it on hold.
We will return. Contact office if you have any questions.
But yeah, no, it felt good, man.
It's nice.
Yeah, and it's like, fuck, man, I've been fixing a lot of stuff around the house. And then I saw this video where it's like, if you got a man who's just who fixes shit when it has to get fixed, and comes home every day and wants to play his fucking game,
Suck his dick.
You should fucking let him.
Yeah.
And I was like, do my job. Like,
You're like,
I'm
share.
yeah.
Share.
I'm doing my fucking part.
Any other men out there feel the same way? Yeah.
She was literally, like, she was talking about how she was trying to tell women, she's like, you chicks need to realize there's a lot less good men than there is bad men. out there.
Okay.
Like, and
Yeah.
she goes, this whole what has he done for me lately ain't gonna work.
Yeah.
She's like, y'all gonna end up
Fix
fucked
your
up.
dryer.
And I was like, that's right.
Even when
Yeah.
I fixed the AC and stuff like that, I was like, you know what? I earned not doing anything else today.
Yeah. Oh, and it felt good not to do anything else today.
Mm-hmm.
And it's been bugging me not doing shit and not doing anything productive and doing nothing
Yeah.
in the same day. And it's been like weighing on me.
Yeah.
Took a while, but it started. And so at least like breaking the sweat, fucking doing something, like easily installing the washer, dryer, fixing the washer, the dryer, the dishwasher, microwave, stove, doing all those. After doing that, I was playing my game. Fucking Ebony, leave me alone. Doesn't bug me. It's like I did my shit. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. Ladies. Put your useless men out there.
Oh man.
No, dude, that it just feels good, man. It feels good that I can, yeah, where it's like worry free. Like, oh yeah, don't worry about it. Like, I'll figure it out. I'll fix it. Like it's
Yeah.
not a big deal. Like I'm trying to remember what fucking went wrong the other day. Oh yeah, your lawnmower doesn't work. I told you that, right?
Yeah, you told me that.
The fuck?
It's got a warranty. It's fine.
What'd you do?
I borrowed his lawnmower to mow my lawn,
Yeah.
but his lawnmower doesn't work also.
It
So
only
I've got
cuts
two
his
broke
grass.
ass lawnmowers in my garage.
Are you trying to go over roots? What the fuck are you doing?
Shortcut
It's
tree.
bad.
I'm pretty sure it just needs that spray. What's that shit called?
The carbon
Carbon monoxide.
Eso mero, yeah.
carburetor.
Carburetor starter. Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's all it
I know.
needs. Just to knock all the fucking dust off
What's up,
that pussy.
Kaylin?
What's up, Caleb's?
Oh,
What are you
Ashley.
saying? Rich, I've been watching this show on Netflix about sumos. You should try the sumo workout. Be strong, fat.
I am strong fat, fucker.
He's stronger.
I'm just currently fatter than I am stronger.
And then Ashley says, "Nice shirt, Rick. Thanks."
That's all right.
What is that, like a Vivint shirt?
No, almost. It's where they used to work. All three of them.
Oh.
Kaylin, Anna, and Ash.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's not a thing anymore.
No?
No.
They went under.
That logo says it. I'm just kidding. I don't know what it is.
Why do you have a
house?
shirt?
Anna gave it to me.
Oh,
I didn't have any other shirt.
your lawnmower needs a tune-up.
Yeah.
Hey, we just covered that.
It's not delay.
Oh,
Well, how do we do that
Now
though,
you're just gonna
Caesar?
sound rude.
I don't-
rude.
you gotta let us know. how we
Caesar,
do that.
you need to buy. You need to buy me one of those riding lawnmowers like you bought Dad.
Damn.
He bought our dad a riding lawnmower. You know how much grass they have?
Yeah.
How much grass is there?
It's
Like,
like,
your front yard?
It sounded like a game show.
no, it's like 5 by 20 feet.
This room?
5 by 20 feet,
the fuck?
and then the other side of the sidewalk is like
It's like forward or
3
reverse,
by
forward, reverse.
3 by 20 feet. Like my lawnmower is more than
Where do
enough.
you get this money from? What are
I
you
don't
hustling over
know,
here?
but he bought him a fucking riding lawnmower. And I was so fucking jealous. I was like, he gets to just sit down and just go, brr, brr, and then cross the sidewalk. Brr,
It takes
brr.
longer to go around the car.
Fucking Austin Powers in it. I put a design in it.
I was so fucking jealous, dude. I was like, what the fuck? I need one of those. And I told Ebony I need one of those. She's like, no. If we have like an acre, yes, but not right now. I was like, oh. At least the standing ones. Or like the standing pallet jacks, kind of.
Oh, the Mexican jet ski?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mexican jet skis,
Nice.
yes.
I've been trying to catch one of them like in the mornings because, just see them running around. But like, obviously I'm driving, not really
Expecting it.
Yeah. But I'm like, fuck, I want to just take a picture and be like, hey, it's look out for Mexican jet ski season.
I've always wanted to ride one. They seem fun
They
as
look
fuck.
cool as shit. They look like they can handle pretty well too.
Right? There were the hoverboards before hoverboards.
Ooh, yeah.
Rich, my only lawnmower I have.
Caesar says, I never bought Dad a riding lawnmower.
Dude, what the fuck?
Shit, I ain't that rich. My only lawnmower I have is a Ryobi, and it's electric.
Dude, who the fuck? Mom. I think Mom
He
told
was
me.
just riding it.
Like a broom.
Yeah.
I think Mom told me that you bought him a riding
Push me,
lawnmower.
Caesar.
Like me and Ebony have been under the understanding that you bought him a riding lawnmower, which also puzzled me. Is like, where the fuck did you get the money for a riding lawnmower?
shit.
Dude, they're like what, $2,000, $3,000?
Yeah.
Wow.
Dang.
There, Bill.
All right, well then I was
We're
wrong.
waiting for you to answer.
Yeah, we're waiting.
Do do.
So anyway, how y'all been, man? It's been 2 weeks.
You know, shooting shit, running around, working, sweating, trying not to lose my mind.
I feel you.
Oh my god.
Not.
I hate you. No, but
Yeah, I took some time off, man. Like, you know, my afternoons consist of editing everything, and I was like, man, I'm gonna take some time off this week, be productive, do all this shit, work out. None of it happened.
None of it
No
happened?
productive.
it's because you put too much out there.
I think
Too
so.
much out there, and
You
then
set
you
your standards
overwhelm
too
your
high.
thoughts with all the things you have to do, and they're like, "There's not enough time for it." You're like, "Fuck it."
That's exactly what it was.
yeah.
Yeah, I was like, where do I start?
Because you put
Fuck
too
it,
much
I'm
out
just-
there. That's it.
Yeah.
No, I'm
It was
good.
just quality time with Anna. We just
Gross. Oh,
laid down and watched her stuff. We did watch Game Night. That was good.
with
night.
Stephen Carell. Stephen.
No. Yeah, that's what I thought first. I thought it was Date Night.
Oh, date night. yes.
But Game Night is, what's the dude from Ozark?
Oh, I know what you're talking
was his
about.
name?
Horrible Bosses.
Yeah.
Yeah. He has a very easily remembered name. I just can't remember it.
Damn it. Sorry, folks.
It's for Horrible Bosses.
Game Night's easier to spell.
You're right. Did you really go through the whole thing?
Jason Bateman.
Jason Bateman.
Jason
God
Bateman.
damn it.
Damn, yeah. That one was good, dude. This dude was fucking hilarious.
I thought that dude was dead.
Who, Jason Bateman?
No. None of those guys.
What the hell?
Rachel McAdams?
No,
Who's
he's
dead?
talking about Jesse
Jesse
Plemons.
Plemons. Or,
That dude? Maybe this is back in 2018.
Right. Yeah.
Rachel McAdams.
Yeah. Age, he's 35 years. Doesn't say anything.
What the hell?
Oh, he's married to Kristen Dunst?
Hey, nice.
Oh, that's the dude from fucking Breaking Bad.
Yeah,
Fuck that guy. Fucking hate that guy.
but I heard he had died in
Passed
real
away?
life. What the hell?
Born, doesn't say anything. He's from Dallas.
Nice.
So no.
Yeah.
Well, that's crazy.
Dude,
My bad.
It's funny because he looks like a pudgy Matt Damon in it.
Mhm.
And he plays the next door neighbor cop. It's pretty good, dude. It was pretty funny. Like, it was funnier than I thought, but I was like, it's fucking Jason Bateman. Like,
Yeah.
that dude has not let me down so far.
No, he hasn't
pretty
let me
good.
down.
And everything.
He actually makes everything better.
Yeah.
Just his sarcasm alone.
Yeah.
How about to say, calm down?
Oh, see,
just-
yeah, Ashley was
There's a delay, guys, so
Yeah.
it's not that we're ignoring you. We're
Oh, yeah.
just-
Rest in peace, Tina Turner.
Oh, that's right.
It's Tony Turner. Transitioned before.
Adios.
That was a good documentary. I saw a documentary on Tina Turner a while back.
I thought you were talking about the movie.
I never saw the movie.
No,
What's love got to do with it? No.
it's great.
Yeah.
That's when
I was thinking,
That's when I fell in love with. Damn it, what's her name?
Angela Bassett. I
Her
know that one.
arms.
Ooh,
Angela Bassett's arms?
I didn't.
I love Angela
I don't
Bassett.
She's
Yeah.
all just like boom.
Oh, in fucking Wakanda movies, she's pretty
Oh,
jacked.
fucking cut. She's been always like
Yeah,
that.
she's
Her
always
arms
been
have always
fucking
just been
gorgeous,
fucking
dude.
Cut. And I was like, damn. Like grab you in a headlock, fucking like you. Just like that.
That's
And then
awesome.
she lifts me
Giving
over
her
her head, right? Then she
And
wrestles
then
me.
suck your dick like this.
Let me write that down for the next video I have to do research on.
I was thinking the muscle ladies.
Yeah.
China.
Ooh, yeah.
The
I
fuck?
saw that one.
What is this?
China? The
wrestler?
wrestler?
Oh, okay, yeah, no. I thought Chinese women.
Yeah.
Oswald has a strong black woman fetish.
Yes.
Caitlin.
Emphasis
yes, I
on
do.
Black and fetish.
But not exclusively.
Not exclusively ladies.
Or strong.
Yeah. Well,
It's pretty exclusive.
right.
Weak self-esteem.
Like
yeah,
first,
probably preferable.
first date, wear a backless top and flex for me. And he's be like, nah. Get out. It has to look like this guy's back.
Her back doesn't look like Yujiro Hanma. I don't want it. Kaylin gets the reference. You guys don't.
All right.
I did that reference
Kaylin's
for
losing
Kaylin.
his shit right now, and I appreciate that. That's
Yeah.
nice. That's nice.
I want Kaylin to respond. 'Cause I know Kaylin understood that.
It's like Oslo. Ha 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 ha. Oh, okay.
She'd be like, who?
Waiting. Oh, there it is. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Laughed.
Got
There you go. Who is it though?
Google.
Oh,
Is
Yeah.
it
Yujiro?
Is it Baki's
Y-U... Yeah.
dad? He has a dragon.
Well,
whatever
demon
the
face.
fuck.
a
Yeah,
demon
there you
face,
go.
yeah.
Okay, see, I get it.
Yujiro
Just slow.
Hanma. No, there's no T. Yujiro art. Hanma. Back.
Yeah.
that's back right there.
Yeah. Yeah, there you go.
That's his back.
That's how she needs to be looking on the first date.
That's Angela Bassett right there.
Right there.
Angela Baxic. I tried it. Right there. Boom.
Nice.
Looks like a dragon.
It's a demon face.
It's a demon face, fool.
Oh, dragons are demons.
No,
They're not.
Learn your shit, man.
No, dude.
Then what are dragons?
They're beautiful
Dragons
historical
are
creatures.
fucking technically reptiles,
They're from Asia.
but they're mythical.
No,
They're
they're
like-
not. They're real.
They're like the unicorn, but for Chinese people.
Actually, a lot of people have dragons in their culture.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, we do too. Oh, we have serpents.
Yeah.
That looks like a dragon.
Yeah, there you
That's
go.
true.
And it has feathers on there.
Cool.
Um.
All of our guys have feathers.
Uh-huh.
So
Uh-huh.
I was about to know I had a lunch meeting the other day,
Oh, that's right.
and then you told me you saw something, and you don't know
Oh,
if it's
that's
real or not.
right. I saw, like I've said a lot of times, I don't believe in ghosts, right? I've never had anything to really say like, oh my God, I'm a believer. But it finally happened.
Really?
Yeah. So I'm doing this kitchen countertop replacement on the sink side, right? And it's like a weird L shape. Like the sink almost meets up with the corner of the stove. They just put it there. It's just weird. Anyways, and above the sink is a little window that you could see whoever's in front of your door,
Okay.
right? And I'm doing what you were doing, where you're trying to fix something with your chin on top of the countertop and
Yeah.
doing everything
Yeah.
just with my brains. And while I'm doing that, I see this Chicano dude like show up to the door and like look at me. So we make eye contact, and I'm in this weird position, just looking at this man. And he looks at me. He doesn't say anything. And dark black hair, little mustache, and little what was it?
Soul patch.
Soul patch, yeah, right here under his lip. And the entry is the wall that's like right there behind the door is small enough. What is it?
Eric says, L-shaped kitchen counter, best ghost story start ever.
Yeah, there you go. So I'm sitting there and I'm on my knees. Like when he opens the door, if you open the door, you can see the edge of it, just the end of it from where I'm at. If anybody comes in, I could see the edge of it. And this dude like walks into the living room. He doesn't say anything. I have my headphones on, so I think maybe he's like you're not listening to me. So I just wave at him. Doesn't say anything, and he disappears into the hallway. And it's like a 2-bedroom. So it goes pretty far. Guest bedroom.
Not like he disappears, but like you lose him out of sight.
Out of sight, but
Yeah.
I see him walk into, and I've already been in the apartment, so I know the layout. There's no exit over there,
Yeah.
besides climbing out a window. And I'm in the kitchen trying to finish shit up, and he never shows up. He never comes back out, and I never really turned my back to this area. Even if he did, I would have caught him in my peripheral vision.
Yeah.
And the patio door is also there, but it's in the middle of an empty living room. I would have caught him.
Yeah.
And the whole time I'm just like, man, well, I gotta go. I don't know if he has a key. I don't want them to get mad at me for not locking up. Like, I need to go check on him, at least to say, like, dude, I'm leaving. This is on you now.
Yeah.
And when I go to the bedroom or look down the hallway, all the lights are on. So if anybody's in there, they have these huge mirrors. So if anybody's moving, you get to see light, the shadows and shit.
Yeah.
And I don't see no shadows anywhere. Like, not cutting through the room, nothing. So, like, I check the bedroom. He's not there. I'm like, man, this dude's fucking hiding in the closet. Just being creepy as shit. But they don't have any closet doors, so you can just see everything.
Yeah.
There's nothing there. Go into the bathroom. there's nothing there. Again, it's just the bathroom. You can see everything. Go into the master bedroom. They have like the big closets where it's just the two of them, but up against the wall. So they have 4 sliding doors. But they're gone, so you could just see everything. And he just disappeared. And I was like asking not wanting to ask the maintenance people or anything like that, but everybody has a uniform there. And it's not what this guy had on. He had like a black shirt, long sleeves, some jeans or whatever. But that was it. He didn't look like
Latino.
Yeah, just a Chicano dude.
Yeah.
And that's it. He disappeared, and I fucking left it alone. I was just like, okay, there's no windows open. There's nowhere for you to fucking go to.
Yeah.
And then he just fucking disappeared.
You never saw him walk out? No, nothing.
He couldn't have gone past me.
Yeah.
There's no way. And he just fucking disappeared. And there's nowhere to hide in that apartment.
Did you ask, like, hey, what happened to this in this apartment? You didn't ask
No,
me?
fuck it. They're old as shit. Like, those apartments have been there since I've been a kid.
Oh.
So, who knows who the fuck that was?
Because I would have, like, hey, man, did somebody die in here?
No,
Yeah.
hell no. I don't want to be. Like, it was enough for me to cross everything to, like, logical thing is this.
Yeah.
You know, the next logical thing is this. I was, like, checking the windows. They're all locked. You know, so even if he snuck out of one, how did he lock it afterwards?
Yeah.
You know, everything didn't make sense.
Yeah.
And I saw him. Like, I saw this person. And he just fucking disappeared into the hallway. And it's been fucking with me.
So,
honestly.
wait, so are you a believer?
Not really.
No?
But at the same time, I'm just like, I'm afraid that I'm
weird
going to
experience.
ask somebody. And they're like, nah, man, we've been wearing this shit since 89. I don't know who you saw, you know? Like,
I'm just curious because it's like, you had the option, man.
well, that's the thing. I'm always
pursued it.
talkative.
Yeah.
I always say something. Hey, ¿cómo está? Like, I always say something. And
Yeah.
this time, it wasn't, I didn't want to or
Yeah.
whatever. But, like, and he didn't say anything. He had no reaction to his face.
He didn't even go like this?
Nothing.
Like,
Nothing. It
what's
was,
up,
I
man?
said, you know, hi or whatever.
Yeah.
But he just stared at me and he just made his way into the hallway. Like he was doing something. But he never came back out.
That's weird, dude.
And
So,
started
what's that?
rethinking about it. I never saw the door open in the first place. Because like I said, you can see the edge.
I think he was just as surprised to see you as you were to see him.
The ghost.
He's like,
oh.
just came in here and beat off. But
Yeah.
Nobody ever works in these apartments.
He's in an attic hole. I didn't check there. But it's the first floor, so where would he go anyway?
it's that's fucking weird, man. Like,
And it's the first time that like I left feeling uneasy. Or like
Yeah.
I couldn't figure it out.
Yeah.
You know,
Dude, there's sometimes when I'm opening and closing these houses, and I've been at some of these houses kind of late. And for whatever reason,
yeah.
like I say to myself, I'm like, if something were to jump out at me or like haunt me,
Yeah.
it would be now. Like now would be the time to do it. There's nobody else around.
Yeah.
It's just me.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm walking through this dark ass house, turning off all the lights, and I kind of like freak myself out more than anything. But I'm like, if something's gonna happen, it's gonna happen now. If
Yeah.
not, I don't think it's ever gonna happen.
Yep.
But I'm like, I don't know if I'm like kind of.
Psyching yourself
oh,
out.
you're trying
Yeah.
to like, not really psych yourself out, but you're like, it's gonna happen now. Like, just to when it
prep
doesn't
yourself.
happen,
Yeah.
just because you're hoping the ghost proves you wrong.
Yeah. In a way, yeah. Yeah.
That's a little insight. But yeah, like, where you're trying to like,
Yeah, and then nothing happens. I'm like,
oh, you're
yeah,
gonna
this-
get me now, huh? I'm gonna turn this corner. You're gonna be there. It's like,
Yeah.
I didn't think so. I'm gonna turn this
I'll be
corner.
ready to
yeah.
beat you up.
Yeah, I'm gonna fucking jack you off. I'm gonna grab your ghost dick.
Gross.
I think like if something like that ever happened, like something popped out at me and like it was supernatural,
Yeah.
like I'm fighting back, I'm swinging. It's like there's no way he could grab me and me not be able to hit him.
Yeah.
It doesn't work that way.
Oh, right.
Yeah, so it's if you're grabbing me, that's because if something gets solid and you're touching me, which means I can hit that solid part.
What if he disappears and like goes into your dick? What are you gonna do then?
Watch a lot of gay porn beat off. I was like,
That'll learn you.
okay, cool. You're just gonna all I'm gonna beat off is the gay porn now until you get out of my dick.
Like, I'm into that shit. That's why I got in your penis. I knew you would do this. I know you.
Let's do
You're
this.
so predictable.
Oh, no. Fuck, I forgot where I was going to jump to. No. Fuck, it went away. Something
Aw.
about
I was thinking, like,
apartments.
How many times in our lives do we run into these people?
What? Oh, what do you
Could
mean?
we have run into like?
That is a ghost?
They
ghost?
could potentially be everywhere.
We just don't notice.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, like this. Like usually, my habit is always to take my headphone off because I'm being rude.
Mm-hmm.
You know, hey, how you doing? Like make contact.
Yeah.
But this time I didn't do it for whatever reason. I wasn't even listening to anything.
Yeah.
You know, like I like the the idea that when you have him on, and maybe it just works. And
People
I-
leave you alone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he didn't say anything. But I did gesture to him, like we made eye contact,
Yeah.
and then he just disappeared.
That's weird.
They can keep the broom in the hallway.
That's my gift to you.
Yeah.
I guess it's fitting with your Beetlejuice tattoo that you got now.
I know, it's nice. Never trust the living. You know, it's like, well, what about dead people? They're starting to freak me out too.
Yeah, dude. The only thing I can think of is whenever I was a kid, and this was a house that my aunt lived in, and a whole bunch of shit. Like I remember hearing stories about this house, and a whole bunch of like people seeing stuff, smoke, like shit, like figures and stuff. The only thing I remember was I was probably around 7 years old. We were all wrestling in my aunt's room, and it was my two older brothers and then my cousins that were all other three boys, and we heard a tapping at the window, and it was like three fingers. I distinctly remember this wrapping of three fingers on there, and they made us, because they made me and my cousin Hector, because we're the smallest ones, go check out and see who it was, obviously. And our parents weren't there. They all took off to Kmart or somewhere. And so we open up the curtain, and we see it looks like a fucking doll. It was probably like 1.5 feet. And it ran across the yard, and it cleared this like 3-foot fence. Just leaped over it and just fucking booked it down the street.
What the fuck?
It was the weirdest thing I ever saw. I still see it now, but I'm like, I don't know if that was like, because I was so young. I don't know if like it was a real thing.
Oh,
Like
Yeah.
I don't know if I made
man,
it up.
That's-
somebody would say los duendes.
Duendes, yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah. Like that recently has been coming up in our street where it's the source is drunk people. So I'm like, I can't trust it already. It's a whole bunch of drunk dudes outside, but they're there at what is it? 2, 3 in the morning drinking or whatever, and all of a sudden everybody starts, leaving, and there's just one dude left.
Yeah.
And of course it's the one guy who saw something when everybody left. But it's duendes.
Mhm.
He's like, we saw them running across, and they're like, oh yeah. They usually hang around when there's kids. That's when they come out. I don't know what it is that attracts him to it, but they're usually around trailers that have kids.
Yeah.
And the trailer next to him has kids. So he's just like, he goes, I saw them jump up to the window, and they were just hanging out. And then when I made noise, I saw it run off.
Dispersed. Yeah.
Right, and I was just like, that is crazy. Or it's real, or there's a creepy
I don't know.
midget
I
running
just
around
got
my neighborhood.
goosebumps. God damn it.
Nah, it probably means you have to take a shit. That's what it means to me.
But I keep hearing it. It's funny that you're bringing that up because it's like, that's what it is. La Llorona? No, not her.
No, that
What's up?
So
What's up, Nahad? Hey,
that's
Nahad
right.
says, "Yo, Beef is the movie." Thanks for
Oh.
putting me on that, fellas.
Nice.
Yeah, so I was talking to Nahad. We were texting back and forth because he watched the series Beef.
Nice.
Said he fucking loved it. It's good, dude.
that's
I just
good.
started it.
really
good.
I haven't finished the first episode.
It's really good, man.
No,
I've been busy, man.
Yeah, we know.
And then I'm watching it, and I'll just be like, and then I'll miss a scene.
you don't know how far you went back.
Yeah, I'll come back to it, and I was just like, wait, what? She has a store now? What the fuck?
No, with that going back to that house you're talking about
Yeah.
where you saw the duende or whatever. It was a trailer, right?
No, this is a house.
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 So
It's
you
still
told
there.
me you've said that story before.
Yeah.
And my brain goes to the only thing I know as a reference. So I imagine it was a trailer because you said you lived in a trailer when you were younger.
Yeah.
So where my brain goes is that house right next to before you go under the Bat Bridge, 35. That house on the right side before you could take the right turn to go all the way around back to Pluckers.
That's exactly where the house is.
That's that corner.
That's exactly not. It's on the street right behind that house.
Okay, so
Yeah.
that greenhouse, that green one.
Yeah,
in the
that's all
Yeah.
bacon and shit.
That's where my that's literally where my brain is at. Like I'm picturing you guys in the living room right there, fucking around wrestling, and boom, 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 and you guys come out right there. Like that's literally what I.
That's where the house is.
Oh shit!
They used to live on the street right behind that house that you're thinking of. That
Yeah.
area, that's where that fucking house is.
What
It's
the
still
fuck?
fucking there.
Like,
Yeah, look, I got mad goosebumps. So.
dude, you are fucking shitting yourself. Yeah, but that's literally where my brain thinks of.
Weird fucking energy,
That's
dude.
fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Because that place looks fucking fucked.
Yeah.
Dude. Like that whole like shit goes down at
That
night
little
there.
area.
Yeah.
It's like, you know where it is, right?
Yeah. I know
Yeah.
exactly what you're talking about.
Right by in between the train tracks and Pluckers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, dude.
That's crazy as fuck.
I mean, I've never really seen too much, man. I know.
It looked too real at the same time, but it's just like the more I think about it, the more little things don't add up.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like, was that it? Because I'm not satisfied.
Yeah.
Like, if that's it, then it's just all right, cool.
Then what is it?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Well, like the one I had, I think it was one, but I for some reason. So okay, there's here's this block.
Oh, diagrams.
Yeah, and here's the way blocks are, right?
Yes.
Squares.
All right, this is the big street. This is Whittier Boulevard.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
All right, and there's a
Cross street.
it's a freeway that runs north to south. I can't remember.
Next
I
to
think
the block.
605, I think. And
Next to the phones, fool.
right, so I remember this hotel because this is the one I believe I learned to swim in.
Okay.
Because I have a vague memory of my real dad throwing me into the pool. And my mom like,
made
"Ooh," and
her
he's
run
like,
for
let
it.
him figure it out. And I remember that. And I
Less
figured
child
it out.
support.
I
Yeah.
figured it out. Oh, motherfucker don't pay shit. Fucking loser. And
He don't get no riding lawnmower.
no, he doesn't.
Right, Caesar.
So I know this block. I know this hotel.
Yeah.
For some reason, I was a kid, but I was on the other side by myself. And on this side, there was a house in the corner on a block of nothing but stores and shit. Whittier Boulevard it's businesses.
Yeah.
But there was one house on the corner, and I was going more down this street is the exit of the 605 freeway. So there's no street there, but I was there walking it. And I looked to my left, and there's a window, which that window is still there because I saw the hotel, saw the fucking window, and I was like, so it's a real place. And there was a dude who looked like a cross between. It was Canal. I don't know what that means.
Keep going.
So there was a window, and the person there. It was two people: a girl in a hoodie, a black hoodie, and a dude who was wearing he looked like a cross between Pugsley, from Addams Family,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and Bobby Hill.
So Pugsley.
Yeah, I guess. But and his nails were this fucking long,
What the hell?
and they grew. They were regular hands, and they grew. And he started just tapping on the glass. And I remember seeing that, and I got scared, and that's where it ends. That's where the fucking shit, the memory
That's
ends.
all. Yeah. That's
That's
all you remember.
all I have. That's the closest thing.
So you don't remember if you you took off?
I don't remember
Through
anything,
your
dude.
pee-pee?
I don't know if he went in through my pee-pee. But, yeah, that's all I fucking remember. But that was the closest thing to fucking, yeah.
See,
That's why you only jack off to girls with long nails. That's why
I
he
thought
got
that's my interest in black
incepted.
girls. Yeah, dude, saying it twice doesn't help. It was a canal. Like, English.
Canal?
Canal Street?
Oh, I'm thinking where your dad threw you.
Oh,
He threw you in a canal.
No.
he had you
Caesar,
in a
I've
canal.
never heard you use the word canal.
Let alone type it. Jose Nahar says, "Is it me or is narcissism like a trendy thing now?" I think it's always been a
I
thing,
think
man.
it's-
No, it is. It's just
No,
it's
no,
like
it-
this
it-
show. It's about me. Me.
No, it's just they made it easier to be narcissistic out loud. Before you had to really hide it. Now there's
Or
really
work on it.
now there's really no shame in being narcissistic because everybody's narcissistic with the phone in their hand.
Yeah, everybody's the star of their
Yeah,
own movie
everybody's
now.
got an Instagram, everybody's got a Twitter, everybody posts pictures of themselves. That's what it is.
How many pictures didn't you take before you picked that one?
Yeah.
Mhm.
We're birds, man.
Yeah. So yeah, narcissism is out loud now.
Yeah.
There's your rebuttal from Caesar. Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, it is. Why do you call it a canal? It's the fucking riverbed, man. It's like the LA River,
LA
but
River, yeah.
it's kind of like an LA. Yeah, it's just like that, but dirtier. Well, more
LA
plants.
Creek?
It's out of LA.
Oh, okay.
It's like Pico Rivera.
Oh.
But yeah, it's the freeway that goes over right side by side with the canal.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Ah.
yeah.
Landmarks.
The kid and the long nails make more sense now.
Thanks, Caesar.
You really rounded the story out.
That's what I was missing from it.
But yeah, man, that's pretty much all I have. Every other time after that, it's been like I don't fucking know.
No, this is the first time it's ever happened, and
What did it do to you mentally, though? Like now, do you even think about it?
no,
You don't even
not at
dwell
all.
on it. Yeah.
No, not at all.
Yeah.
I feel like I've seen enough creepy shit in real life,
real life?
like real people doing fucked up shit,
Yeah.
that somebody just walking across the room and me not knowing if he exited without my knowledge, whatever.
Yeah.
I'm over it. But at the same time, I do stop and find myself like, all right, let's go over this again. If he were to go out, and then I'll just keep replaying the whole scenario, and I was like, I never turned my back long enough to miss him, and I wasn't listening to anything, so I could hear him move around if he was in there.
If it happens again, and it's the same guy, just talk shit about a soul patch, and then see if
that's
it's a real
right.
person.
Hell yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Yeah.
And I get my ass kicked and not remember anything, and I was like, so I guess it's real.
And then that's yeah, you die, and then that's your loop.
Oh,
This is
it's me walking into that apartment, seeing this guy walk across, and
Yeah.
I'm like, no!
chasing him the whole way.
And it always starts with me opening my eyes and my chin's on the counter.
Got it.
Yeah.
You're like, wait, what the fuck? Why am I here?
2 seconds later, he pops up just staring at me. It's creepy.
Till you get it right.
To like, what?
I don't know.
It doesn't matter, dude. You gotta get it right.
No. Another thing. I flooded a goddamn unit last week.
And that's why we didn't have an episode.
Yeah.
You flooded a unit.
Yes.
I was at an old folks, not old folks home. It's just a 55 and over community.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's it.
So no, folks.
Not yeah, sure, older.
Older folks.
Anyways, so they have
Yeah.
regular bathtubs, and they're converting them to stand up showers. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just there to demolish it and put in the new stuff. And the first go round, usually the tub drains have like an opening in the concrete in order to adjust shit or fix it. And mind you, for houses and stuff like that, they do fill them back up with cement because it's supposed to be permanent, right?
Yeah.
I've never known it to be like that in an apartment complex. For whatever reason, I've just had the luck
Thank you, sir.
of always having that room to work
Yeah.
in.
And you're talking about maybe like 3 inches of concrete chipped away all the way around the top. of the
No.
drain?
Like, it goes straight down to dirt.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So that whole thing's exposed.
Yeah,
Okay.
and that's been my luck. And this place, when I chopped everything up, it was flush with the floor, all concrete. So the new stand-up shower has to go down with a new drain. So I have to cut into the concrete. For the first time in my life I've ever done this, I had to go buy that hammer drill.
The hammer, yeah.
And that was a trip. It took me so much longer to do everything because it's the drain was on the right side. Brand new box with the little plastic straps and everything. It says right side. Drive it there. It took me like an hour and a half to get parts there because the wall is like 5 feet long and it doesn't fit in my poor little car. So anyways, whole story just to get the parts there. And I opened the brand new box and the drain's on the left. Brand new box. But the drain is not where it says in the box. So I have to go return it. We do while I'm there, I'm buying that new hammer drill. It just took up most of the day just to do
The return.
and
get the
everything
parts.
like that.
Yeah.
And like everybody is like, hey man, it's getting late. It's 6:30. You have to get the fuck out. Clean up. You know, they have to use their restroom for the night. And I was like, fine.
I got a podcast to go to anyways.
Yeah. No. That was Monday.
Oh.
Tuesday, I have to go back and, you know,
Finish.
putting everything in there, encasing it, and I made an opening for the manifold for the handle, and the little shutoff valves are right next to it, and I had already put the wall in it, and I was just like, I don't want to be a dick. The next person who's gonna work on this should have access to the shutoffs. So I decided to go with a smaller bit to make a hole and drill an opening for your screwdriver. So in my mind, I was like, you're just being so awesome to the next person.
Yeah.
Good for you. We're almost
A good thing should happen to you.
Yeah,
Alvaro.
we're almost out of here. Right?
But wait!
Yeah. The drill ate through the fucking plastic too quick, and it just... Oh, no. It didn't even go through. It just broke because it's fiberglass. So enough of the pressure that I had behind it just snapped it.
Yeah.
So it's still spinning, and that stupid little stem, it doesn't screw on. It doesn't have a ring. It just has like a little U-clip in the front
Yeah.
to hold it in place. That's it. And when I hit it, the U-clip went flying, and all the pressure, the stem just hit me in the chest, and all the pressure just... And I'm like, fuck! I'm like putting my hand on the wall. I'm calling people immediately, like the maintenance people, because it's an apartment complex.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about this place. This was not supposed to fucking happen.
Yeah.
So now water's shooting out, and he's like, I'm not on the property, man. I'm like 20 minutes out. And I was like, well, that's not fucking happening. Like, all right, fuck it. Do you have anybody else? And he goes, the shutoff is in one of the bedrooms. Right? And I was just like, okay. So he tells me which one, and the old lady's there. You know, and everything is just like that whole loud banging of the plastic wall, all that pressure. And the floor is just flooding. The whole bathroom floor is just starting to just fill with water, eating everything. And because it's all that sheetrock dust, it just looks like white mud flooding the whole fucking unit. And I was just like, I have to get into the bedroom. It's like, for what? And I was like, there's the shutoff. The shutoff is in your bedroom. She's like, there's nothing in there. And I was like, the maintenance guy is telling me that it's in there. And she's like, and I'm like trying to do the doorknobs, right? And it's locked. And she gets up and she's like, what are you doing? And I was like, I need to get it to the bedroom. And she's like, well, let me unlock it. But it's a normal dummy lock. So I just put my thumbnail in there and opened it. And when I opened it, she was like, oh, like shocked. He has a key. Yeah. Oh my God. Like she just lost her shit. She's like, right? And then I get in there and she has the biggest fucking king size bed I've ever seen. Like the old wood frames that make it that much bigger.
Big old posts.
And it's blocking the little closet door I have to get into. So I'm just like, fuck it. And I start dragging it. She's like, wait. Right? And I was like, why? Right? And I'm like trying to push it and it's not moving anymore. She's like, the chair's jammed. Right? And that's how little space she has. A simple fucking chair that's enough is blocking the rest of the square footage that's left in her before the other wall.
Bedroom.
So she has to like waddle over there, grab the clothes out really slowly, fold up the chair, neatly put it on the bed, and then she helps me drag it. The whole time, just water's flooding the hallway, and her, I don't know, granddaughter, niece, whatever the fuck she was, she's throwing towels on the ground trying to help me out, but come on.
No, I gotta do
So I'm
shit.
just like, fuck, man. And then I get to the door, and it's locked. And now it does have a maintenance key.
Oh.
So I call the maintenance guy again. I was like, dude, it has a key. Does anybody in the building have a goddamn key? And he's like, well, my assistant is out. She's probably like 10 minutes out. Let me call the office right quick. Super calm and collected. And I was like, how, man? I'm telling you, I'm flooding the unit. Does not care. It doesn't seem to faze him, right? So he hangs up. And I was like, well, fuck this.
Because it's not him.
Yeah, so I jammed the flat bar in the side, opened the door, shut it off. And she's like, the old lady was just like, oh, I think you got it. Like, really calm. And I was just like, yeah, but I'm drenched. I'm fucking dripping.
So what the fuck is this closet in a bedroom though?
It has those tankless water heaters. That's the room. The water heater room is that now. In this property.
But in the closet, like not in the patio.
They don't have patios. So it's just one of those weird,
like the
institutional. It has long hallways. You know, like really, like it's just imagine.
Okay,
a big
yeah. So
sea.
I'm apartment brain. That's why. But if it's an assisted living thing, yeah, they're gonna have everything more compact. Like it's inside of a building.
Yeah.
More than like an apartment complex.
I didn't even think those were different.
Yeah. That's why
Like, I'm
I was
glad
like,
it's
why the
new
fuck
enough
is
to
it
where
in
the
shitter?
shutoffs are still those red handle ones. Where I'm
Yeah.
like, this is gonna be shit
It's
in
gonna
the future.
break. Yeah.
And it's for the water heater. You're fucked. So like I closed it. So they closed immediately. Everything shut off, and I'm cleaning everything, like grabbing the towels, and I had just put that handlebar, the grab bar in the shower. So I was like sticking the towel through it, and just pulling it and like twisting it to
Yeah.
get the water in the floor. Running back out, tossing it in the water, and everybody's just trying to help out. And I'm like, this lady's looking at me the whole time, just going like, "No te preocupes, mijo. Accidentes pasan," you know. And then
Wait, who? The older lady?
yeah, the old
Okay.
lady who was being difficult throughout the whole thing, she now flips it on me, and she's like, "Don't stress. These things could happen to anybody." And I was just like, "All your antique furniture is wet. Like all your shoes in that laundry room are wet. Like I fucked up this unit." I was like, "None of this shit is real wood." You know, like, can you imagine the one person who didn't caulk anything right? That shit's gonna swell up.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I'm worried about. And then the maintenance people come through, the manager, and for whatever weird luck, the U-clip and the stem fall near each other. Like they just stayed together throughout this whole incident.
All the water
All the water, and
pushed them together.
it's a tiny stem. It's
Yeah.
fucking cute as shit. That's it. Put it back in there. Slid it back in. Turn the water
It
back
held.
on. Yeah. Yeah, right. I was like, take the rest of it out of my chest. And the maintenance guy gets in there, and immediately he's just like, we get housekeeping now, right? And I was like, yeah, you guys get housekeeping now. Had to get like, they didn't even care. So he's like, how's it going, buddy? And I was like, it's going good.
That's what you call green one, Derek.
Yeah. No, it's me and four
Flood
towels
extraction.
and a blower fan.
I got paid for Derek.
So I'm just like, God damn it, dude. And then, of course, it's like I was done. But for thinking about the next maintenance guy, trying to be considerate of the next person who's going to work in my area, it fucked me over.
That's why they don't do it, dude. Because they've already went through that.
Yep.
They had the cartridge smack them in the fucking chest.
And I was just like, "Ah."
They're like, never again. That's
And
why
then,
electricians are so filthy.
and then at the end of the day, the lady was just like, 2 questions.
Stop
She
for it.
started it off with, "Are you married?" And I said, "No." Right? And then she was like, So you cook?" And I was like, "Yeah." And she's like, "Oh, okay. Do you want this bag?" And it's a Walmart bag full of garbanzo beans,
Ooh.
2 pinto beans, and like split peas with like the little ham packet for flavoring,
Yeah.
and 5 1-pound bags of brown rice. And I was like, "Thank you." I'm like, "Well, enjoy your mold. Bye."
Oh man.
I had to do 2 tubs, and then the other resident was this older lady who was going deaf, and she would do this thing where she makes eye contact with you, right? And this is before I knew she was going deaf. And she's like, "What are you doing here?" Right? And I was like, "I'm here to replace the tub and everything." And she's like, "Huh?" Like, the tub. "I'm here to replace the tub." She's like, "Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, go ahead. You do what you got to do." And then she's like following me to the restroom. And I turned around and I was like, "You might want to move all the things because of all the dust." Huh? The things you gotta move. She's like, "Yeah, you do what you gotta do. You do it." And I was like, "Fuck it," I put him under the sink. Put him under the sink. Turn around, close the door, put like a towel underneath the opening, to avoid dust going out.
Yeah.
And then by chance I turn around and she has the door open and she has a lost face, just like peeking. And then we make eye contact and she's just like just big eyes, right? And I was just like, "It look good, huh?"
God damn, dude.
"Does it look good? Everything's good?" She's like, "I don't know. You done?" And I was like, No, not at all. I'm getting there." And she's like, "Oh, okay." Closes the door, leaves me the fuck alone. I meet her in the hallway, and I'm thinking there's noise. My ears are ringing. Maybe I am talking low.
Yeah.
And then I have to go out to the hallway for something, and she's out there with her granddaughter. And this place echoes. Like, there's not a lot of people in the hallway. So now I'm just like, now you'll hear me.
Yeah.
And we're in the middle of the hallway, and I say something to her. She's like, "Huh?" It's like,
God damn, dude.
this, and that. And it's like, okay. She disappears. At this point, her husband was in the bed. When I was walking in and out, he was just sleeping in the bed. And, at one point he disappeared. Like I didn't hear him walk out. Again, I'm in the bathroom, so I don't know what he did. Mm-hmm. And then she's on the other side of the hallway, right? And with her granddaughter, and she's like, "Can you check on my husband?" I'm like, "Yeah, okay." Go inside. He's not there. I go outside and I was like, "He's not there, huh?" I'm like, why did I think it would work? So I like walked all the way toward her, and she's like, "What's wrong?" I was like, "He's not there." He's like, "Where'd he go?" And I was like, "I don't know."
Not my husband.
Yeah, I don't know. And that was the whole fucking time. I can't. There was something else I told you about the husband, and I can't recall it. Something about Du. Oh yeah. There you go. So her husband had like a speech impediment. I don't know if like through illness or something like that. And right before I left, he was just like, "Tu? Right? And I was just like, to the bathroom? And he's like, "Huh?" And I was just like, "Oh, it's done. You're good to go." Right? And he's like, "Tu?" And he just kept going with Tu.
Yeah.
And I was just like, well, his name is Jesus, so maybe he's speaks Spanish. I was like, "Ya terminé." You know, like, ya quedó todo, right? And he's like, "I don't speak no Spanish." Oh, now you speak full Spanish.
What the fuck does "tu" mean in English?
Yeah.
Fuck, man. You got a lot of questions to answer when you get there,
I
fool.
was like, all right, I'm out. I'm out.
Like, God, what the fuck? All these people you put in my fucking life.
Why?
Hey, man, you gotta take the good with the bad, bro.
So why does the good come in?
Yeah, seriously. I'm waiting on it.
Still
I've been so patient.
I do the goods on back order.
I've been so patient. God's like, huh? I said the good. I need it.
Oh shit! Hey, before we go on break, our homie Aaron Suarez, who's on the podcast, he's actually going to be headlining and hosting this the Hitters.
Nice.
It's going to be at Roscoe's Comedy Club. I've never been there. It sounds pretty dope though. I have been seeing a lot of comedians at this place. I guess it's a new comedy spot.
Oh, okay.
It's 1805 East 7th Street, Austin, Texas. This is going to be June 15th. I'm going to go.
Nice.
I was talking to him last night, and he's like, "Yeah, man, just bring whoever.
Sweet.
We'll have a good time."
All right.
But yeah, Aaron Suarez is hosting this thing. I listened to him on Polar Bears podcast.
I haven't been able
I think
to
it's
jump
called
on
the
it.
exclusive
Yeah.
podcast. Dude, whenever anybody goes in there, the first thing is like, "Dude, this place is badass," and they talk about your murals all the time.
Oh,
man.
yeah.
Hell yeah. But it was a good
Maybe
podcast.
that's why I don't want to watch it. I just, hearing how amazing you are.
Yeah. Yeah, you got enough of that in your life.
But no, it was good, man. I've only listened. I listened to 2 of his podcasts. It's really good.
I am on the first episode. I'm about to finish it, but I haven't jumped onto it.
I jumped right to the Aaron Suarez one because
Okay.
I mean that's who I knew. But no, I texted Aaron after, and he told me about this show. So
Nice.
I was like, "Yeah, man, I'll try to get the guys to go. I'll try to maybe get a crew to go out there and check you out. I think it's a Thursday night. But yeah, man, support our homie Aaron Suarez.
Oh yeah, that was a great episode too.
Yeah, that was a fun episode. And your mom says hello, guys. Rich,
Hi, Mom.
your mom's on.
Your mom.
Oh, no, she's at graduations. But we appreciate everybody hanging out with us, and we're gonna take a break, and we'll see you guys on the audio side.